Once again, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the DC Direct from Mcfarlane Toys. It is Batman fighting the Frozen storyline. I got to tell you, man, just by looking at this, I didn't think I was going to like it, but man, it is phenomenal. I mean, this is Batman meets Conan the Barbarian. Man, this is, wow. It's got that old shell packaging. Clamshell packaging, but man, I was debating whether or not to open it or not. I know I'm not a box collector, but man, it just looks so good in the packaging, but I just can't do it. I just can't leave them in there. So without further ado, I am going to get this figure out of the prison here, and I will be right back. All right, so we have the figure out of the packaging, and man, it's got some pretty cool accessories. Does not have an extra set of hands or swappable heads or nothing like that, but of course it is a page puncher, so it does come with the comic book Fighting the Frozen, which I'm actually going to read. I don't think I've read any of the other ones. I know they're around here somewhere, but this one just looks very interesting, and it's got some nice art there on the cover and in the front. So and in the storyline itself, pages is actually pretty good. It's nicely done. It's got all these pretty much everything from the comic book. It's all into the figure, so we'll go over some of the details of the figure. Then it all, of course, won't be a Mcfarlane without a stand and a trading card, which I like the fact that these are specific to the storyline, but it is the same bio or blob as the Frozen one of the Mr. Freeze. So that's probably the only other figure I have. I have yet to see Batgirl or Robin in any other store. So again, I didn't think I was going to collect that. I didn't think I was going to like them, but I love Mr. Freeze. I think it was great. I mean, I know it's all bulky and chunky, but it's a great figure. I do have the review up on my channel, so you can check that out. And now I've got this one, so I might as well get the whole wave. So again, I'll look for it if it's on clearance, but now I definitely, as good as this figure is turning out to be, I think I definitely am going to have to get my hands on a Batgirl and Robin, because, you know, might as well complete it. So, and it's got some nice weapons. It's got this nice axe, I guess, in the shape of a bat. Like everything here is all shaped as a bat, which is pretty cool. It's a nice detail there, stick there, weapon there. And of course, the actual axe, it has also bat shape ends there. It's got all the battle worn, all the scuffs and marks, and it's got that, you know, tree branch that they use for it, tied with the rope. I wish the rope would have been a lighter color. It would look much better, but they decided to go all brown on it. And the source material too, I guess it's also brown. But man, it's nicely done. Onto the figure itself. Now, right off the bat, and to just get it off the bat, the only complaint that I do have with this figure is in order to stand it up, as you can see, the feet have to be, we see how the knees are all like buckled in, like he's bow-legged. And then, because they don't straighten up at all, like at all. And if you do, then you have to go to the side and they don't stay still. So you can't get him to stand up that way. So I guess, you know, in that time, I guess from riding the woolly mammoth or whatever, made his feet like that. But other than that, the skin tone on this figure is phenomenal. The face, I mean, look at all that. Age, the face, the bottom there, and the mouth, it looks like it's been a lot. So burned out. The mask, I mean, the ears, it looks like a real bat. Like he just ripped a real bat and put on the mask on. It's got all the stitching on it. Man, this is great, man. This is, again, oh, man, look at that. It's got all the stitching around. It's got the actual ear. It would be nice if they would put a little color inside the ears. A little pink. Look at that. The details on it. It's like you just ripped it right off the beast and put it on. And details on it, man, it's phenomenal, man. I like these. That's a badass mask. Look at that. It's got the fur. And again, it goes to the bat. The stone all shaped like a bat's. Pretty heavy. I mean, the figure does have some weight. It's got the nice fur down. The cape is very manageable. It's very soft rubber. It's not hard. I mean, you can just twist it around. It's nice detail there. It's got the stitching on it also, all the way down on each side. So it's like 3 parts that they stitch together. Nice, man. Look at that. The gauntlets there. Look at those gloves. Got the nice spike there. It's like he rips a beast's teeth, put it on there. Nice wraps. Nice detail on the wraps on both sides. It's got some tone colors on that. On those bones or spikes that he used there. It's got all the veins popping off his muscle, almost like Conan, man. It reminds me of Conan the Barbarian. It's got scars in the body. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got nice little scars there. Look at that. That's nice, man. And the belt. Look at that. It's got all his weapons. Look at that. Spikes there. It's got the rope. Looks like a heavyweight belt. It's got the bat logo on there, also in stone. It's got the boomerang there. It's got the spikes there. It's got there. It's got this like leather straps on it. Wish they would have done like fur on the underwear. That would have been much better than that. And of course, he's got the wrap around the legs. So I don't know if he's got injured or what. He's got the one knee protector there. It looks like the shell of, it's like the tree bark. Yeah, it looks like it's tree wrapped around. And then he's got all these little teeth wrapped around, fur in the boot. Looks like wood. So it looks like the front part is a piece of wood. Here's all fur wrapped up against the cold, and then his feet are wrapped up, not actual shoes. So it would have been better if they would have given him more of a feet texture than a boot, because obviously it's just wrapped around his feet. But other than that, man, it's a nice. Again, the skin tone is it's nice. It's very Native American, I guess, Ice Age. He's got the face, no fur, no beards. You know, he didn't have any beards back then, I guess. The natives didn't. But man, this is a nice. I like the hat, man. I think that the head mat, the mask itself, that's worth the price, man. And again, you're gonna get some good accessories, heavy ones too, because this axe is pretty heavy. But yeah, the only issue I have is with the legs. They're all bow-legged inside. So yeah, let me move some of this stuff out of the way and put him next to the only other figure that I do have. And here he is, Mr. Freeze, the only other figure I have in this wave, which I love it. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's one of my best new figures this year that I've gotten. So, and again, man, this is a great figure. So, man, if you're thinking about debating on this figure, I would definitely pick it up, man. It's not only another Batman to add to your collection. It's a different take on Batman. He's got some nice skin tones, nice colors. I mean, the mask alone, man. Again, the only issue I have is the standing. But, yeah. And the mask. Anyway, that's what we got the stands for. But, man, here he is next to Gladiator Batman. As you can see, man, he is much bigger. It's almost like a mini deluxe figure, I guess. Because he is way bigger than the Gladiator one. Here he is next to the Death Metal Batman, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite Batmans, right up there with Thomas Wayne. And the Three Jokers Batman, I think, are one of my favorites. And as you can see, man, that body's just bulking. It's huge. And here he is next to the Dark Knight suit. The blue version. I've been meaning to get the regular black version, but I haven't come across it. And I see people put all the time that they find it on clearance, and I have yet to find it on clearance. But I'm sure one day I will. But I still like the color on this particular Batman, the blue and gray version, or white gray, whatever. And as you can see, it's still, I mean, even with the suit, you can tell the body on this is much bigger and it's more built. Again, it just reminds me of, I imagine Conan the Barbarian. I imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger behind that mask. He is huge. He's and again, it's great. The details, the muscles. I mean, the costume, the mask. Again, the mask. Even the cape. I mean, they did a good job with it, with everything. It's a nice figure. I mean, they pretty much. I don't know if it was just. I don't remember the storyline whatsoever, so I don't know how old that storyline is, but or if it's just if they just came up with it recently. But man, the art and the it's dead on. I mean, they pretty much translated this whole image into that perfectly. So, man, and to think I almost passed out on this particular Batman. I was in no hurry. I mean, who knows in the future? Maybe I would have gotten it, but I was like in no hurry to get it. And then I got Mr. Freeze, and I was like, oh man, that Batman's starting to look good until I finally saw it in the store, and I just didn't think twice, man. I didn't think twice. It's an amazing figure. So there you have it, guys. Again, I mean, this is the details on this figure are truly amazing. So if you get a chance to pick it up, definitely do, man. You won't regret it. The legs, yeah, it kind of bothers me a little bit, but man, I can live with it. That's fine. I can live with it. It is. It's such a great figure. So that'll be for right now, man. Thank you guys, as always, and girls. Thank you for tuning in. As always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.